Hi, today I'm going to talk about the Playbulb garden lights. I've been looking for another option to add more lights into my backyard, and these Playbulb lights have been around for a while now, at least a year, and but I saw that they came out with their version for the backyard, which comes in the form of these big disc shaped lights, which have on top of them solar panel, so that they do not require batteries, or you do not need to run a power line to them. So that's a nice feature. I was looking for something to put in my backyard, and these seem to be not so bad. I was a little bit doubtful because they are marked as 5 lumen intensity, so I didn't know if they're gonna be bright enough at night. So I bought 4 of these. I'm going to go through how they look, and also how they are set up in the app, and also we'll show how they look once they are installed. So I'm gonna get started with that now. So this is how the light looks. It's a big rounded disc, and like I said, here on top of it has a big solar panel, which is the one that is feeding the light, and it just has a power button here. It comes on, and this is how the light looks once it's on, and it comes with these couple accessories. With this, it's just possible, depending on the height you like to stake in your lights. You can use one or both of these two little stake accessories that come with the light, and you can set it up like this, and then you have your light, and you can stake it in your garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and set them up, and I'm gonna show you how the app looks now. So once you have your light out, you need to download the app called Playbulb X from Mipow, I guess it's the company. So you go and click on it, and here you go to My Device, and you can set them up as individual devices or groups. The way these lights work, they communicate via Bluetooth to your phone. Once they are connected, you can either handle them individually, which you can see here, and then once you go in there, you can set them up like in different colors, and here you can just go through the different tones of colors that you would like to give to your light, or if you would like it better, to give it some effects. Here you have some effects that you can set your lights onto, like flashing, or pulsing, or rainbow-like, if you want to change colors in a quick manner, or also rainbow, and it's gonna be softer, more subtle kind of way of shifting, or if you want like a nice candle effect for your light, and also you can set the color here with this dial, and you can adjust what tone of color you would like to give to your light. So that's how it works individually, or like if you want also, you can group them. So I already have a group created with backyard, which is where I have all my lights, and in that way, you go here and you click edit, and then you add as many kind of lights that you have in that group. You save it, and now the lights are gonna change altogether if you want, when you adjust the tone of the colors or the effects that you give to the lights, they will work all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and install them in my garden, and I'll show you later how they look once they are installed. So here I have my 4 lights now. I have added them to my backyard group. I have my 4 Playbulb garden lights added, and now I can just show you how they look installed outside. So like I said, these are connected via Bluetooth uh, to my phone. This is not like my favorite choice for having my lights in my backyard. I was looking to have something that could be added to my Smartthings environment or my Philips Hue environment as well. But with that, you need either power or batteries, and that's not very convenient for your having lights in your backyard. At least I didn't think it was very convenient for me. You need to run power extensions, and you have to work around the fact to hide them, or they will look like not very nice. So I wanted something that was wireless and also would look kind of good. So in this, these are not connected to my Smartthings hub or my Philips Hue system, but at least they have the solar sensors. So I know that every night at night they will come on their own, and they will go through their different light schemes, and that's why I chose these lights, even though they connect Bluetooth only to your phone. I think for the backyard, in my case, I think are the best option for this. So here, for example, I already have set my lights, and I have already my group. And here you can see, well, it's a little bit dark in my backyard right now, but you can see I have my 4 lights already set. And if I go here, I can change the color of my 4 lights, and in the group they change all together as I go through the different tones of light. Or I can choose the effect, and here right now it's flashing, so they all 4 are flashing, and I can choose the tone of color for them to flash. So, but I don't like that. Of course I don't want that effect, so I'm going to change it. This is the pulse effect of the lights, and this is the rainbow, but this is a little bit too aggressive, so I don't want that. So here is the rainbow, but this does the change more gradually, which I like better. Or you have your candle effect, which will give you a flickery kind of look. So, but I think I'm gonna stick with the rainbow kind of effect. So yeah, here you cannot really appreciate the backyard, how it looks, because it's quite dark, but the light themselves, they work really nice. I like them. I think I got 4, but I think I can use a couple more now that I have seen how they look, and that the intensity is good. Like if the place is really dark in the backyard where you plan to install them, they provide a very nice setting. So 5 lumens in this case I think is not too bad, and if I add a couple more, I think it will be a nice setup here in my backyard. On this side I have my other light fixtures, which I have connected to my Hue system. So in this case I just needed to find some lamps that like I have mentioned in other videos. I found these from a company called Twist Productions, and I really like them. They are not very cheap, but they are really nice lamps, and but that's the thing, like I have to have power connected to these lights. So I have to run power, and I have to make sure that they are waterproof, so that I can have them connected outside and don't mind about the weather elements. So that's one thing to consider when you want to have lights connected to either your Smartthings hub or your Hue system. And that's why in this way, with the Playbulb garden lights, you don't have to worry about power, and you will have a nice illumination with the solar panel. Every day they will recharge, and you don't need to worry about that. And you just set the effect, and every day with their sensor for light, they will come on automatically, and you don't have to worry about anything, and they will look like really nice. If you have like a, they're nice for a pool setting or just a backyard where you would like to have some light accentuation. I think these are quite nice options for having a nice decoration in the backyard. So I hope the video was helpful, and see you guys the next time. Bye.